In this video, I'd like to talk about pre-positioning parts using Flash Fit and defining some of the assembly relationships in Solid Edge. We've already seen that using the Parts Library preview window, we can pre-position a part and then drag it into the main assembly window, and it will maintain that orientation. Now I'd like to mate together these two holes, and so we'll click on the inside face first of the part that we want to move, and then the reference part. It doesn't always work out this way, but when the open degrees of freedom allow it, this is the way it will work. Now we can pre-position this part some more just by dragging it. And it has two open degrees of freedom, one rotational and one translational. And just by dragging the part, we can exercise these degrees of freedom as long as we're still in Flash Fit. Okay, let's set the part back where it came from. I'm going to use Control-Z twice to do that. And let's say now that I want to get some additional copies of these parts. And for convenience sake, I'd like some of these parts to be in certain orientations. I can use Shift-Drag to get a copy of that part that maintains its default orientation. And by using Alt-Drag, the part will come in with the orientation of the occurrence that was dragged. So I dragged in the second support part, and it comes in parallel to that occurrence. Now let's shift to talking about the assembly relationships. Flash Fit works very much like Smart Mates in Solidworks. The mate relationship in Solid Edge is like the coincident mate in Solidworks, where the faces face the opposite direction. Planar align is also like coincident, but the faces face the same direction. Axial align is like concentric in Solidworks, or coincident when axes are being mated together. Insert is a compound mate where a pair of cylindrical and a pair of flat faces are mated together, very much like a bolt into a hole. Connect is a complex mate that's somewhere between coincident and tangent, and some of these other mates should be familiar, like angle, tangent, path, parallel, gear mates, and the center plane. Match coordinate systems doesn't have a direct correspondence to anything in SolidWorks, but you can see where this would be powerful. Also, ground does not have an equivalent in SolidWorks, but the fixed condition in SolidWorks assemblies is the same thing. Rigid set allows you to combine parts into an ad hoc subassembly and move them around as a unit as if they had some sort of geometrical relationship between one another. Thanks for watching.